Hi everybody, good to be able to share with you again this week, and just a little reminder that this Sunday, as I mentioned last week, this week is Valentine's Day. So just a little heads up to those of you, not necessarily just guys, but to those of you that are not as romantic as others, that it's Valentine's Day on Sunday, and to give you full permission this year, everybody, to buy your cards, gifts, chocolate, whatever it is, from either a garage or from a supermarket. It's absolutely fine to do that this year because you've missed the online date and plus, well, nowhere else is open. So that's okay. We'll just agree that amongst ourselves. But it did get me thinking this week about love. It did make me thinking about what that means. And of course, it made me think of that song, all you need is love, do 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 do. All you need is love, by the Beatles. Love is all you need. Of course, what a catchy song. And don't worry, I'm not going to get my guitar out and play it and finish the song off. You'll be pleased to know about that. You've heard enough of that over the last year. But what does it mean? What is love? What impact does it have? How do we know it's real? I'm sure you've got loads of questions about that for yourself and what it means for you. But of course, love for us as Christians is the most significant thing that we have come to understand that God has given us. Love that was a gift to us, freely given through the person of Jesus Christ, all the way through his life, in his death, in his resurrection, and through the gift, the power of the Holy Spirit that he promised would be ours. That love has remained, and that love is here now. For many, maybe, it's not always easy to understand that love means that it doesn't look at the things inside of us that we don't like. That love breaks through those, and although it doesn't ignore them, it may even acknowledge them. But his love meets us where we are in our life. God gives us that love regardless of what's going on inside of us, regardless of whether we think we're good enough, regardless of whether we think we're worthy enough of it, regardless of whether we think actually not only do we not deserve it, but actually if we receive that love, we're not going to live up to it. His love, though, doesn't take that into consideration. Jesus died so that we may know of God's love in all circumstances, in all situations, regardless of our past, our present, or even our future. His love is sufficient in these moments particularly, that maybe we just don't see that love around us. Mainly because those people that show us love, our family, our close friends, aren't around because, well, we're all at home. Maybe we don't see it because our community isn't connected in the same way. That is true for us as a church. Maybe we don't get those glimpses of that love that we have as part of a fellowship that we would usually see week in, week out. Maybe we've taken those for granted, but actually I think the reality is that we really have noticed them in the past, and we really do miss them now. And so as we come to think this weekend about what love means in our world, of course we know it isn't a commercial day. It's not there to, love isn't there to make money. Love isn't even found in the catchiest and simplest of songs by one of the greatest bands that have been around. Love knows no bound. Love meets us right where we are. It gives us all that we need, is sufficient in our darkest moment, is a love that is offered to each one of us today, regardless of where we find ourselves, regardless of where our hearts are, regardless of the things we may struggle with, regardless of the things we have done in the past or that we'll even do in the future. His love is, as the song says, as vast as the ocean. Loving kindness like a flood. Today, let God's love break in, flood in to your lives so that you may live in love. May God bless you. And to you all, a very happy Valentine's Day on Sunday.